You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the only one media group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Hey, and welcome to another awesome episode of Vigilantes Radio. You're in a treat tonight, or you're in for a treat tonight. There are over 40,000 of you guys on the phone line, so I appreciate you guys for calling in. Either via the phone, or you're on the browser, you're on Google Hangouts, or you're in our chat room. That is so cool that you guys are all here. So many people waste so much time and effort seeking approval. There's nothing wrong with wanting the approval of others. It is when we need approval at any cost that it becomes a big problem. Approval of others, you give them control over your life, and you sacrifice your own uniqueness in order to be the way someone else wants you to be. Here's an irony for you to consider. Think of the person in your life who commands the most respect and approval. Chances are that person is heavily opinionated and clearly defined, and does not change his or her behavior so as to win the approval of others. In other words, the people who have the most approval are not the ones who seek it out. You can never gain approval by seeking it. Rather, people will respect and approve of you because of your integrity and consistency. Follow your own path. The world needs the contributions of each individual. If we were all the same, life would have little meaning. The vibrancy of life, guys, come from different opinions and ways of doing things. Don't worry about what other people think. Be true to yourself and your own beliefs, and you'll gain the respect, the admiration, and the approval that you desire. Take that from me, dini-mussolini. That is my word, and word is
live
born.
in the mix. Let's get this started.
Yo, hello and welcome to another awesome episode of Inside the Music, or Inside the Book, Inside the Business, where we dive into the minds of the people who create marvelous things. It feels so good to be back with you guys once again. So one time for my people who are indigos, crystalline, or starseeds, or for my Vigilantes audience family, and 2 times for my people who are vegetarian or vegans. If you're like me, we are averaging over 37,000 live listeners, and we've been at this for 4 solid years. I appreciate all you guys who've been rocking with the kid on this journey, and we are still evolving, baby. It is all because of you, most definitely. We are the people who have dedicated their lives to music, spirituality, business, literature, art, movies, and research in every aspect, and we want to allow you an opportunity to tell your story. Man, we've had celebrities on our show, from Grammy Award winning artists to nominees to actors, comedians, CEOs, technology geniuses, visual artists, from authors to professors and aliens, or people who think they're aliens. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Come on our show and talk to me. So check it out. To book an interview or just to share a real cool story, email me at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com, and that's V as in Victor. I'm passionate about what I do, just as passionate about what you do, and together, yes, together, we can get your voice heard by the people who should hear it. So let's create something incredible. You know the number to dial, 701-801-9813. text that number to your buddy right now and tell them to tune in to connect with us or our guests, or you can hop in the mix directly from our website, onlyonemediagroup.com. Right from the homepage, you can slap that go live button and you'll be right here live in the mix and in the chat room with all of us. Feel free to shoot over some questions to ask our guests while they are here, but only as time permits. Sometimes my guests and I talk entirely too much and we take up the entire hour. And as always, all episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/only1mediagroup, iTunes, YouTube, or any app from the Google Play or iTunes Store, or over at our website. And that goes for every single episode that we've ever aired.
Well, tonight's interview is the Diaz Interview. And again, I'm your host, Dini-Mussolini. As part of our ongoing commitment to helping undiscovered musical and video talent, actors, actresses, CEOs, you name it, get exposed worldwide, Vigilantes Radio will host interviews on the regular with in-depth questions and answers, and then we pass them on to you, the music and information lovers. And with that, let's welcome Diaz to our show. Hey, man, you're now live in the mix with all of us. How's it going?
Hey, man, I'm doing good, man. How are you doing?
Man, I am blessed by the best. No complaints, man.
Yeah, like so, man.
Yes,
so.
Sir. So, man, you're calling us from all the way in China. You're like in another time zone as well. You're actually from the future at this point.
Yes, I'm actually in the future. Ain't that crazy? How time works?
Yeah, it's very crazy. How did you end up in China?
I just, decided just to come out here. First, I thought about studying out here. Then I decided to take it more serious and get into try to make a way into the music, into the music lane over here. But seeing that I'm an independent artist, it's possible anywhere. It's just, being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah. All right, cool deal, man. So a huge thank you, for your time, of course. I checked out your music, and I'm absolutely loving the approach that you're taking to, busting into the music scene. For those out there that don't know, oh, no problem, man. And, of course, there's going to be some people who haven't heard about you yet. So give us some insight into what defines your music.
What defines my music is just it's just conscious, flowish type, relaxing music. It's not really any kind of sometimes I can make some turn up music, but a majority of my music is thought provoking and conscious and lyrical.
All right, dope. So where are you from originally? New York or the West Coast? New York.
Yep, New York. Upstate Rochester. Like when people think of New York though, they only think of New York City. Oh yes, New York City. It's like, no, it's more than just New York City. You still got Buffalo, you got Syracuse, you got Rochester, So I'm trying to, get a bigger representation of New York State and upper upstate New York,
Yeah, definitely. All right. So what defines the person who makes this incredible music?
Just making music, just writing music. What makes me is just, hearing a sound that's creative. It can be from any instrument. And if I hear some instruments that have a sound or melody that I could gravitate to, I just like to write music to it. That just defines me, a person that likes to write music.
Definitely. Okay. So let's backtrack for a second. Take a look into the past. Where did it all start for you as far as your musical journey go?
It all started cause when I was younger, I'd be into any type of music, and out of nowhere, ever since I was younger, I'd always end up in a recording studio. I don't know how, just from being around my mom, she'd always record sometimes, so we'd go to the studio with her. Then once I got older in my teenage years, I just always ended up in the studio. So that influence of just me always ending up in the studio just got me more motivated to keep going to studios just to record music, just being a fly on the wall at first when I was younger, just around the setting of the studio, around all the buttons, around all the microphones, and all the different like equipment that a studio has to offer, and seeing how much it's just like influential to make a good like record, or like something, like all the tools you can use just to create music was just, you know, it's just limitless, you know.
Yeah. What are some of the things
that kind of like some of the things I talk about?
Say it again.
I just talk about, you know, sometimes things that, you know, I talk about anything. It just depends on, you know, like what kind of beat it is, because I go off of the type of energy depending on how the beat sounds.
Okay. What about when it comes to lyrics? Is that like a challenge for you, or does like lyrics and thoughts kind of flow to you naturally?
It kind of takes me some. It depends. Like I said, it depends. Sometimes they just spur at the moment, and then sometimes I gotta really think, and I have to tell, like, some of my friends are like, okay. I gotta, like, they give me a beat, like, okay, I gotta go and get into my element, get into my zone to really study this beat and kind of concoct a way to write the record, or write the verses that are good for that beat.
Definitely. I get you. How do you go about achieving like the maximum effort from your creativity and your music? Do you have like some special ritual you do before you get in the studio, or is there a certain way that your room has to be before you start, you know, get into a recording session?
Nah, it's just, you know, sometimes that is the cause. Like, I gotta be. Sometimes, like, some people's, like, their ritual is getting intoxicated or smoking some medical. But, you know, me on the other hand, it's just like it could like, I could just write rhymes at any random moment. Sometimes I'll be at the grocery store, I'll think of a rhyme, or I'll just be walking down the street and I'll think of a rhyme that just comes out of my head, and I just, I gotta write that, you know, or I gotta remember that.
Mm-hmm.
So
definitely. Are you experiencing any racial barriers in China?
Yeah, from here and there, but it's not really the people's fault. It's more of them being having their own media platforms that have that limit them to the exposure of the other media sources. So it'll sort of get them to think one-sided. But, you know, me, I'm always for, you know, just having everybody, you know, having fun, and everybody just having a good time, and making records that are just like, you know, more, you know, just more influential, more motivational, with more with motivation attached to it, but also with a past of struggle. So what I try to do is I try to make records that everybody could relate to. I don't want to, like, just make anything that, like, only a few people can relate to, you know? So yeah, a majority of people in their life all have an experience with struggle. Anybody, even from like the high to low class, everybody endures struggle. So I try to tap into, like, writing about experiences that a broad audience can relate to.
Dope. Okay, so
regardless of any racial tension, I try to look past the racial tension. It's more of I think, like, the human race. I don't think of, like, you know, like, I don't think in black and white, you know. That's not my visual.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. So you have the your EP, More Game. When is the official release date for that?
It's already been released. It was released in January, at the end of January. So it's available on iTunes. It's not on Apple Music. We're still in the middle of getting it to the streaming level. But right now it's only available on iTunes, not Apple Music right now.
So it's just available on one platform right now?
Oh no, it's also available on Tidal, Google Music. What's the other one called? If you hear it anywhere, you can also look on Shazam, Amazon Music.
Cool. Spotify?
Yep, Spotify also.
Cool deal. All right. So it dropped in January.
Yep.
Did you celebrate?
No, I wanted to make it like a surprise, like sort of like just pop up out of nowhere just to see, where it heads.
Yeah. That's been a trend lately, don't you think? Like, just artists is just dropping projects and don't really make like a real big deal out of it.
Yeah. But a lot of my fans that like really know me, and like one of my friends from out in South Korea, he just like a week after the project release, he just copped it. He just supported it. So a lot of my real day one fans, they go out and support my projects. But yeah, it's just it's very good project. So if anybody listening, go and check that out. More Game. It's on iTunes, and a few of my tracks from the EP is also on SoundCloud. So you can check that out also at Aaron Diaz 3. If that's the name that you put in for my SoundCloud. So yeah, check that out.
Dope. And guys, just in case you didn't get that link, I have it in the description of this show, so all you have to do is just click the link. I typed it out all nice and neatly for you guys to be able to access it real quick. So now that it's out, man, what's the plan for like promoting the record? Are you gonna be doing shows? Are you taking time off? Are you working on something new?
Yeah, right now, I'm in the process of getting a music video for the Will song. So me and my buddy, we're gonna my photographer Heights, we're gonna get a video shoot for it by the end of this month. So look out for that also. Should be coming pretty soon.
Definitely. So tell us about the goals that you might have for your music for the next decade to come.
Just keep making continuous records, keep finding keep tapping into the music culture, trying to expand more like trying to expand my what's the word I'm looking for? Trying to expand my music ventures, trying to do different projects. I want to try to do a record that involves some type of rock element to it, or some type of jazz element to it. So not just venturing into the rap culture, but also fusing it with other elements of music.
Yeah, you seem to be like a multi-dimensional person. Would that be like a correct assessment?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool deal. What do you think about?
Also, yeah, and like.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say more down the line. I want to do more touring. Tour with some influential people that are also up and coming. And like if that becomes successful in the music wise, I want to get also into voice acting, like being a background actor for like cartoons or animations, just being an actor behind the mic,
Like a voice actor?
Yep.
Hey, I want to do the same thing, man. For real.
Yeah, it's like it just seemed cool, Something I always wanted to do.
Okay, so all right, let's do this for fun then. Do you have any like funny voices or character voices that you like secretly been working on?
From time to time, I do like impersonations of people, but I don't really got no like any different voice acting skills right now. Because you know how some of these companies do; they want you to have a certain different type of voice. So
yeah,
I just like want to have like a signature character, like on Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo. I forgot the name of the actor, but he had the same guy that was the actor on both of those shows. He had the same voice, and it let him. His voice just stuck out from any other voice actors in the anime realm. So
yeah. Also, man, the guy from Bob Burgers, who also is the voice of Archer. He has a very distinct voice, and he doesn't change it. You know, it's like he's Archer, and then he's also the main character Bob from Bob Burgers. And it's kind of weird once you know that fact. You kind of don't look at the cartoon the same. And I don't know if you know about that show. It's called Different World. It's like an older show.
Different World?
Yeah.
Is it an anime?
No, it's like a real life sitcom developed by Bill Cosby. Well, I said that to say this. There's a actress by the name of, well, her name on that show is Cree Summers. No, that's her real name, Cree Summers. Well, she's like the voice of like 50 different cartoons and anime, and she's like an older person. Yeah, and she's black. And when I found that out, man, it just blew my mind. Like, wow. So I take it that you're into a lot of anime, right?
Yeah, from here and there. Not too much anime, but just like a few.
What's your favorite?
Dragon Ball Z, of course. You know,
yeah.
that's like the mother lode of all like the anime.
Definitely.
In my opinion, you know, other people might think different, you know. So.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, man. Between for me is Dragon Ball, Death Note, and One Punch.
I'd have to say it's a lot of good ones like Dragon Ball Z, Afro Samurai, Samurai Champloo, Yu Yu Hakusho. What else? There's a few other ones I can't remember right now, but yeah, anime definitely has an influence on a lot of up and coming rappers right now. You know.
Yeah. Does anime themes ever find a way into your music?
Sort of from here and there. You would hear like not too much, but from time to time, just to gravitate toward the people that know about anime. Like, oh yeah, I know that show, you know. So
yeah,
not too much, but from time to time.
Definitely. So everybody has their own view of what success is. What does success look like for you?
Just being in a state of happiness and balance.
Dope. Okay. All right, guys. After the music break, it'll be our usual tradition. It is called the Hot Seat, and our fans absolutely love this part of the segment. Of course, along with the actual interview, but the audience get to hear Diaz maybe sing us a song. Maybe he can sing. Who knows? Maybe he has a poem, spoken word, freestyle rap. Maybe he can tell some good jokes or corny jokes. We accept both. Maybe a cool story, or maybe he can even play a live instrument. From our special guest, well, you never know what these creative minds and vessels will produce in the spotlight. And tonight we'll find out if Diaz has what it takes to be put on the spot, a test of his true artistry, and maybe even some hidden talents. But for right now, we have Diaz with this song, The Will, and we'll be right back.
Yeah. That's Count Black on the beat, too. Live from Shanghai, all the way from Rochester. We in this bitch. Yeah. Beat still rampant, instructions instructing, you need more pamphlets. Peep through the canvas from the banners with the annex to the misunderstood, amping raps through the planet. Branches growing ranches from the campus, taking chances. Still copping jewels from my jeweler for a dance gliss. Life's still a bitch that I can't kiss. I still go ham if the fans hit. Can't switch certain attributes at the true self. Questioning whose wealth, my crew self. Made from the hoods, we done grew. Miscue, not wanting the offsprings to endure how our shoes felt. I still squeeze if I have to. Let education distract those on the cash loop. Babble and travel, but if I have to, I'll pack to that shoot. We ain't gotta act new when I bring the facts through. Looking at the past view, permanent like tattoo. How the foster time, seeing no gifts, had them on the go get. From fighting to the poke shit, incredible hope shit. The big green was a hero smelling that smoke piff. Profit, still I'ma represent. 585 Rochester, never hesitant. cause it's in my blood, in my DNA. And I'm out just like that, just to see the day.
Alright, and we're back. That was Diaz with his song The Will. All I can say is, whoa. Yeah, real hip-hop. Man, the lyrics were dope. The beat was dope as well. That was my first time listening to that particular record. I just wanted to be surprised as you guys playing this song. I listened to the other work, and like I said, man, I was super impressed with everything, and I particularly love this record. Now that I played it and had a chance to listen to it along with you guys. Oh yeah. So make sure you send me the email with your feedback on what you also think about this particular record. All right, let's bring the man of the hour back on. Diaz, man, you're now live in our hot seat. What do you have for us?
You want a joke? Let me see if I could give you a joke, all right?
Cool deal, it works.
All right, why did the chick cross the road?
Why?
Because she was tired of the other thoughts driving her crazy. I don't know. That's all I got, bro. I don't really got nothing else, bro.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Well, you made it, man. Thanks again so much for your time, Diaz. Completely appreciated. And it's been a riot learning all about you, man, your thoughts and what you've been up
man.
to.
It's a pleasure being out here, man. Thank you. Can I also give out the beat maker who gave the beat? Who did the production? All right, yeah. Go ahead, guys, and also follow my boy Count Blanc on Instagram _ COUNTBLANC, and my little Brody, follow him, J Lyrics, on Instagram at _ JAYLYRICZ_. Yeah, that's about it, man.
All right, man. Also, man, don't forget to shoot out your links as well so people can connect with you.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, follow me on Twitter. I'm on Twitter every day, so follow me on there at _ D1 A Z _ and on Instagram also at lowercase d 1 az _ So y'all gonna be hearing more from me. Y'all gonna be seeing more updated news from me on my Twitter feed. And beat makers also send me beats too. DM me on Twitter if you got some fire beats. That's original, no commercial.
No commercial. Yeah, I heard that. Feed him beats. That's what's up. Hey guys, just
original beats.
Yeah, and guys, just in case you didn't catch his links, I have those as well in the description of the show. So all you have to do is click the links. His Snapchat handle is also there. If you like snap into people's life, there it is there as well.
Show.
Appreciate you, man.
Pleasure
Thanks
having
for
you, though,
being
man.
on the show.
Pleasure you giving me a time on the show. So
definitely, man. Yo, when you drop those videos, make sure you drop me a line, and we can peep and hype them up.
Oh, okay, yeah, for sure. I'll keep you updated.
Yes, sir. Thank you, my brother.
Yep. See you, bro.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/only1media group, iTunes, YouTube, any app that's on a Google Play or iTunes store, or our website, and that goes from every single episode that we've ever aired. If you'd like to request music or a particular guest or send something for me to play, email it to vradio@only1mediagroup.com. If it's music, please label it by artist and title. Here's my disclaimer. We are genre-free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, you can scratch all of that because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Nah, just kidding. On behalf of myself, Dini-Mussolini, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, as well as Spreaker. We always follow back. That is the #1 rule. Okay, well, just remember to be yourself and be absolutely great at just doing that. Avoid being too comfortable because you're messing with your potential when you do that. Peace. have a good night.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.